and today we're going to have the what you need to know reading. I hope the day is going well. Um, you saw the cards in the thumbnails, so I am going to just give you a moment to choose. I believe the other one was the beaver. All right, so here's pile A is the fox. So have a moment. Pile B is the beaver. Let's show you both. Fox, beaver. All right, so what you need to know. Let's start with pile A. Now, I'm using today the Tarot Scopes tarot deck. Haven't used it in a long time. And let's see what we can kind of pull out for you today. We're also using DBT cards. All right, so pile A. All right, pile A. Now your card is the fox and ivy, right? And the fox is sometimes thought of as a resourceful creature, sometimes cunning. But the one thing about the fox is it's going to survive, right? It's going to do well. It's going to get what it needs to for its family, for its growth, etc. So that could be like at the core, at the base of your message today. All right, please tell us, what is this fox and ivy energy about for pile A? What do they need to know? 9 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 5 of Swords. Please clarify this 9 of Cups, 4 of Cups. Please clarify. Ooh, we got 2. All right, please clarify this 3 of Cups. We have the 7 and the Knight of Cups. Please clarify. Ooh. Okay, there's a lot that you need to know, pile A. A lot of cards are just like jumping out. All right, and we do have the devil in hidden energy. No, I could kind of tell that from what was kind of how the cards were moving, how it was jumping out. All right, so let's see. 9 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 7 of Swords. 5 of Swords, 8 of Swords. All right, okay. I kind of see where this is going. I think for you, pile A, there's someone you're dealing with. Could be a situation, but I do think it's to do with you wanting to connect to somebody. Like this person somehow makes you happy, but it feels like you're not receiving somehow that kind of satisfaction from like connecting to them. Let me see if I can say that clearer. It's quite particular. It's somebody that you want to connect to, right? You see this person as being maybe the person that you would want to go towards, the person you might want to be with. But somehow the way that things are going is really not giving you what you thought. And so it kind of becomes this frustrating energy. I feel like a kind of, why isn't this happening? Why isn't this person, or why am I not getting what I need out of this situation? It could be that there's somebody that's actually not returning your efforts, or what you thought this was going to be is not, because the other party is involved as well, right? The other person you feel is not cooperating somehow. Um, no, this has to do with connecting to them in a way that is maybe more lighthearted and social. And sometimes when we're frustrated with a connection or a relationship, you don't always like have that lightheartedness to give. And so it might feel like this is either you believing that somebody is actually misleading you with wanting to connect to you. And it just doesn't feel, it's not a comfortable feeling for you. You might also be, if you're on the other side, or another story here is that there is a version. Why am I saying version? I'm saying a version of you, but that's not what I meant to say. All right, it's, yes, you're wanting to create the story that you had envisioned, the type of connection that you wanted, the thing that you felt like you needed out of this connection. You're wanting to move this to that place. And so you're feeling like, okay, I have to strategize. Now, this could be you, but it doesn't have to be. This could be somebody else. Because I did ask what's going on with this fox energy. This could be around you, right? This, you could be the object of this energy. You will know based on, as I speak, what is yours and what is not yours. But it's somebody that they need things to happen the way that they want, and really the object is, I want to move into a place where we can actually move towards like a more romantic connection. So it's like wanting to steer the connection that's not making you satisfied into a better place. So I don't think the intention is bad. It's just somebody to get what they felt they need out of a situation. So, all right, that's fine. But the Five of Swords here is telling me that maybe there's something that's happening, some type of way that this person, you are this person, right, is approaching the situation that is actually creating more restrictions. It's almost like as one person is trying to push for their needs in this connection or this situation, the other person is giving an effect of closing them off some more. And you might not necessarily see this if you feel like you're the person that is not getting your needs met. The other person here is not that aware, because really it's telling you about the motivation of this person feels some kind of like, I'm not getting enough out of this connection. It's not satisfying. I want to find out some more about that, because we do have like the devil card here. Okay, with the Six of Wands, it's okay. I get it. This person is actually, this could be somebody that wants to connect to you, or if this is you, you want to connect to a certain person. And there is like a kind of, the devil is kind of like a deep attachment to someone. This person represents a lot for you or whoever it is. And there's a deep kind of also like desire as well. It can almost feel obsessive in a way, like somebody that's thinking about someone all the time. But with this Six of Wands, it's like, I'm thinking about how can I have success with this person? How can we move into a place where we actually are successful? And I think that there's a lot of worry, there's a lot of anxiety about this, because we do have the King of Cups. Yeah. So as I'm saying, like the intention is not bad. It's, this is actually somebody that has a lot of deep feeling for the other person, right? But Scorpio energy. So the emotions can be a little bit more hidden. Even though there's feeling, the emotions are a little bit more hidden. And I think that there's this person here wants to have some kind of new start. Um, yeah, Pisces energy. And there is a hermit here, so Virgo as well. And I just said Pisces, so somebody is in a lot of thought about how to bring the connection that they really desire into being. Now, all right, so this is the kind of background here. I wanted to find out a little bit more about why are we not satisfied here? Okay, we got like a lot of cards. Five of coins, six of coins. Yeah, somebody is not really participating in the connection, and there's a real sense of like, am I in this alone? The chariot, five of cups. The actions that are happening in this situation are coming from this sense of like, I'm gonna lose this person, I'm gonna lose this thing in my life that I really desire. And so it develops, it's like triggering, it's playing on like attachments. Now, why is this part of what you need to know? Now, if you find yourself in this situation, like this is you, um, it's more about this reading for you would be about awareness that that's happening for you. If this is, if you're saying that this is not you, this is maybe you've sensed this is somebody around you based on the behaviors that you're seeing. And I'll tell you the signs later, just after this. But if this is somebody else, it's also a kind of alert to what's going on for this person. And so this person, if it's not you, would be very triggered, very kind of internally almost like sadness, anxiety that this is not coming together. And there might be some kind of manipulative tendencies to try to bring this together. But it's, as I'm saying, it's not, the intention is not bad. The intention is a kind of like, I don't know how else to express myself type of energy from this person. But I do see that even though they show up in King of Cups, you are Queen of Swords. If you're saying this is not you, right? And so what's happening is that their behaviors are producing a kind of hurt, right? Because it's like you're interpreting what they're doing in a different way. Their reason for doing this is, I really want to connect to this person. I really want to like have the person that I'm attached to. And there's a kind of like real anxious energy there. But you're reading that in a way that is upsetting. And of course, anxiety in connections can allow us to do things that are, they don't come off in the kind of spirit that we want them to come off in, right? So let's refine down and just say, okay, after all of this, what is it that you need to know? Pile A, the Hierophant, Two of Cups, Ace of Cups. All right, that is like amazing. That is super amazing. Here's a message for you, and this is the concrete part of the message, that if you feel like the situation at this moment for you, a connection, a relationship is not satisfying because there's a sense that you have a path that you want to go down with this person, either because of these two aces, either this situation is not for you, and that type of feeling that you're having is telling you it's not for you. As hard as that is to hear, often we want to hear that this is for you, go for it. But there is some kind of spiritual guidance of two people coming together, perhaps potentially even a commitment, that it's new energy. It's going to be kind of like new, fresh, motivating. And with the sun is in hidden energy behind this. Oh my gosh. I think that you're going to be surprised at what's coming in. So it's almost like if this was you, right? If this person here was you in the reading, the anxiety that you're feeling is one that you can let go of, because there is actually guidance here. There is actually a path that you're meant to go down, and it's coming in for you. Ace of Wands, the Sun. There is somebody that is meant to be some kind of fresh start, that gives to you, that creates positive energy in your life. You shouldn't have to go through this with somebody to get what you need, right? And if this is not you, this is the other person. This person might be feeling like, I'm not getting what I need, but there's a reason as well if you're the cross watcher for that. And let's just see the recommendation here. I want to grab a DBT card. Ooh, look at that. You know why I paused to grab that card? Because I paused what I was doing because I was on the verge of saying, is this a new person or is this like a repaired connection? And I just randomly grabbed the card, and here it is: repair damage to relationships, restore connection and intimacy, the conflict or relationship ruptures. So this is really pointing me to the fact that this is actually your person from before. As difficult as it feels to kind of repair a relationship that has strains on it, this is what is here for you. And actually, the advice was so good. It was Ace of Cups, right? It was Two of Cups. This is, you guys will move to that. But this is the shift now that needs to happen. It says, when you've hurt someone, there's been a rupture in your relationship. Ruptures are normal and don't have to be catastrophes. To maintain intimacy and connection, you should repair after conflict or harm. Try these ideas for repairing damage to relationships. So, one, we have apologies if the guilt is justified. Then validate the other person's emotions. Then collaboratively choose specific amends and reparations. So determine how you can correct the harm, right? And keep in mind that if someone has harmed you, you can request apologies, validation, or amends from them as well. So this is amazing. I think that your card, the Fox card, is really talking about this resourcefulness that we have to have if you want to push this connection further into this Hierophant, Two of Cups, Ace of Cups. If this is the type of connection you want with this person, those tips and hints that we gave a while ago, that is going to be the repair that's needed. Okay, so it's salvageable, and I think it's actually salvageable in a really strong way, in a big way. So the dissatisfaction you're feeling, it can totally turn around. Now let's get your zodiac signs. All right, so we have a Knight of Cups, so that is Pisces. We have the Sun energy, so that's Leo. And we have Ace of Wands and Hierophant. We have Taurus. We have some Cancer with the Three of Cups, and with the Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords, we have Aquarius. Now, these are going to be, it's not set in stone, but these are energies that you may have in your chart somewhere. This might be the person you're dealing with. All right, so pile A, this was your reading. Wishing you all the best. Take care. All right, so let's just clear up and get ready for pile B. It's such a like odd windy day here in Kingston. Like, it's not normally this windy, but I think you can hear it. All right. So, pile B. We're using the Woodland Warden's Tarot. No, so Woodland Warden's Oracle. Now, you would have seen pile B only, I think it's only the squirrel or the beaver that I showed, right? But you actually got two cards, and I chose one of them. Um, so this one feels like there's a very big message for you. It's this one says home, and pile B. This one says preparation. Okay. Now, here's some questions here. Am I prepared for the future? Have I been working hard to achieve my goals? And what do I appreciate about my home? Is my home a place or a feeling? So you could be the group that you're building towards something big. And I think it is a space of your own, a place of your own. Some of you might be moving. Some of you might be dissatisfied with where you are. And it's like coming into a space of like building can be building a business, building your own place in the world. And I think that's what could be happening for you. All right. And it's like now's the time to kind of gather resources. All right. So tell us what is happening for pile B here. Eight of coins. Six of wands. Ooh. Six of coins. And then we have this bunch of cards that came out here. All right. I'm going to put these to the side. And please clarify eight of coins. Please clarify six of wands. Okay, we got two eight of wands and the tower. All right. The hanged man. Ooh, and there's that strength card. I love this card. It's really what I was talking about earlier about for your group. It's something big coming in that you're building. No. All right, let's go through this. Eight of coins. I think this is like work energy. A lot of you might be really invested in working towards something right now. And it's not necessarily like your job, which is the work part, but more about there's a goal you have in life that you are ready to create for yourself. So this pile kind of seems like the kind of independent group, the one that's going to chart their course. And actually, right now is the time when things are going to be achieved. Six of wands with the tower, eight of wands. My gosh. Okay. Big success. Big success. Whatever you've been working on, it's going to come through. The tower, eight of wands, it's gonna happen in this kind of big way that you're not even going to realize. People around you are not going to realize. And with the eight of wands, it's like quick energy. It's happening now. Six of coins and the hanged man. All right, so I want to clarify that actually because this goes a little bit counter. Okay. All right. So with the six of coins, right? This is you receiving, like being in reciprocation, getting what you deserve, getting some kind of sometimes like an opportunity that even though you think you didn't work for it, it's a little bit of like a boon or like a fortunate time. No, with the hangman and four of swords, it kind of feels like for a long time you didn't feel like you were getting what you deserved, right? So there's almost a sense of like things were unjust for you. But there's this big energy of we're going to actually be moving into success here, pile B. With the emperor, six of swords, this is definitely telling me like through your actual internal drive, through your kind of big decisions and choices, you're moving yourself forward into this place where it's more like you're pushing for yourself, you're advocating for what you wanted in life. And if you're not at that point, this is actually advising you to look at that. Let's look at these spirit cards that we saw. Five of coins, eight of swords, ace of swords, knight of cups. It almost feels like Yeah, you are a group that I can tell that you've been through hardships in life. You've had a difficult time, and you could have felt quite trapped in even lack of resources, right? Or not receiving what you felt you wanted to have in life. And it's almost like moving towards what you feel spiritually called to. So that could look like romance, it could look like your career path of purpose, it could look like family, it could look like whatever you feel is your kind of North Star. Now, pay attention in this group B, if you are to your North Node. Um, because the North Node, North Star energy came up here, and with this Emperor energy, it's like you stepping into your true purpose, calling the shots in your life, right? So, okay, what do they need to know? Tell us now, Pile B, what Pile B needs to know. Page of Cups, Ace of Cups. Oop. Okay, a lot of cards. Two of Coins, Ten of Swords, and Four of Cups. All right, so what you need to know, Pile B, is let's try to make a clear statement for you. All right, so this new beginning that you're on, right? This beaver energy of building what you want. It's to make the choice that is going to be like most fulfilling for you, most satisfying for you. And even if it's like new options, if there's an option between like the old and the new, choose the new, because with the Two of Coins and the Ten of Swords and the Four of Cups, it's almost like we need to balance that energy of what went before, the things that want to end in our life, because you have to acknowledge to yourself what's not satisfying to you, what is not going to take you on that North Star path that we were looking at, right, with the Emperor. So it's really a big energy of, I'm so curious about like this group. Like, if you are listening to this, please do let me know like what your North Node is. um, Check your natal chart online, because it kind of feels like some of you could be like Aries, North Node. There is also like this Taurus energy. There's also like Leo is quite coming through quite strong as well. And then we have, I think some of you could have a South Node. Some of you could have Pisces in North Node. Some of you could have a South Node, which is kind of the things you're trying to transition from in life, in something like Gemini or Cancer, or even Aquarius. Some I felt to say Aquarius a while ago, Four of Swords, right? But it's really choosing your path and choose the beginning that is going to be true to let your emotions and your heart lead you. And now let us grab you a DBT card here. This was off camera that I selected it last time, but let's, for pile B, what is their message? Okay, their message is touch, soothe yourself through pleasing tactile sensations. And I kind of think that that has something to do with this Ace of Cups energy. This is like, even for some of you, there's a big connection, right? Because there's a Hierophant here. There's some kind of big commitment energy as well. What textures or tactile sensations spark pleasure, warmth, or happiness when you feel them? How can you use touch to soothe yourself during crisis or painful moments? Choose to feel what is uniquely soothing to you. And I think that that is something here to do with this home energy. You building that cocoon for yourself, you building that space for yourself, and preparing to really feel like comfortable in your own world, in your own way. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Pile B. I forgot to say this for Pile A, but like, please do like, comment, subscribe. I always forget this. Like, it's just not a part of my natural impulse, but please do when you're watching this back, and let me know what resonated for you. And love to hear from you. Please do subscribe so you can see more readings, and have a good day.